What's up, you guys?
Hey
Welcome.
y'all, welcome back to another week of the podcast.
What's up? All right, so we're gonna jump right into the vibe check today, guys. Let's check the vibe. We definitely are having a certain type of vibe today. So how are you feeling otherwise?
I am feeling good. I'm excited that it's springtime. The flowers are budding outside. The bees are outside pollinating on the bushes. It's a good time.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. How are you feeling today?
I'm doing well, girl. I'm doing well. I'm not gonna lie, I had a really good nap a little bit before this, so I'm feeling real
Yeah,
even and good. So I'm feeling real good. So yeah, it was a good
that's
weekend.
good.
Yeah,
We just need to run it back. But yeah, uh-huh.
mhm,
Let's just run it back to Friday night and hey.
that part.
Vibe check, y'all. How are y'all doing out there? Let us know down in the comment section. How was your week? How was your weekend? What are you looking forward to?
All right, I guess we'll move on to popcorn and opinions. I think I'm gonna let you go first on this one.
Yay! Okay, so y'all, this week for my popcorn and opinions, I feel like it's something that is very relatable to all of us. The first thing that we kind of respond to when somebody asks, "Hey, how are you doing?" is "I'm fine." It's okay if you're not. So I
Right.
was having a conversation with one of my friends. We were just doing a regular check-in, and I was like, "Yeah, it's been busy, a busy week, but productive." And I know like that's a lot of the responses that we usually give to each other. And then she was like, "Yeah, I know it was busy, but how are you really doing?" First of all, don't make me dig into that. So I was like, wow, but that really made me think like I feel like we give that response because we feel like maybe somebody is not like you don't want to just dump your whatever you're going through on somebody. So it's
Mhm.
like you just the quickest response is I'm good. But
Yeah.
y'all, it is okay to not be okay. If you're going through something and you feel like opening up, you feel like you can talk to that person, talk to them and let them know what's going on. That's the vibe check for yourself.
Yes, absolutely. No, I agree with that. I think it's just like you said, a default answer and just something we
Hmm.
say so that we don't trauma dump on people, which I think that's good because I think sometimes, I know I have, sometimes I'll just like splurge everything that's happening without even like being like, hi, good morning. I still do that sometimes. If I'm feeling it, sometimes I just go. If I have certain friends who don't care about pleasantries, like I know we don't really care about pleasantries as much, like you can just call me and be like, girl, oh my God, care about all that, then like I'm just gonna get right into it sometimes. But I still try to like at least not lead with the craziness. But no, I love that your friend did.
Yes, ma'am. So, what is your popcorn and opinion for this week?
Popcorn and opinions is a little controversial, guys. Yeah, 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 yeah. Our wonderful host here, hosty person of sorts, aka my friend Maria J. She's running from the laws, and we gotta get into it. I feel like she's
Allegedly.
been alleged. Right, you ain't gonna sue me after this. She is allegedly in the witness protection program. I've cracked the code. This girl has been off Facebook for at least over a year, and I just found out last night.
Y'all, no lie. She like now, and we were talking about something totally different, and all of a sudden she's like, "And where have you been on Facebook, ma'am?"
Ain't no way. Because how did you like my photo from last week? I'm done.
That's what I would like to know. Who's impersonating my account?
Could have sworn I seen Maria J on there, but okay. Okay, it's been a year. Whatever. She tried to gaslight me and say it was two. Now that I won't let you tell a lie. I'm done. It may have felt like two, but it's only been one at the most.
Right? The time flies so fast.
But then that came to a rabbit hole from me talking about TikTok, you guys. I
Hmm.
understand that we sold our souls. Like, if you signed those terms and conditions, what was it, like a month ago? 2 months ago?
About 2 months ago.
About 2 months
Hmm.
ago.
Hmm.
I need y'all to put in the comments, Maria J, please sell your soul. Like, I need her back.
If y'all put that down there, I'll do a giveaway. Put it down there.
Yours. So put SYS in the I need her to go back and sign the terms and conditions. I feel so lonely over there. Only a few of us soldiers left, and I need her to come back immediately. And if it means selling of the soul, she needs to go ahead and put it on sale. I'm done. It's not fair.
If I do end up selling, y'all, it has to be a full price. I cannot go in on a clearance deal. Be wise with your words in the comments.
You guys, like I go all the time to go like send different stuff, and me and Maria J used to send each other TikToks all the time or whatever, just like I do with other friends. And
Mm-hmm.
so I still for the last 2 months have gone to go send her something, and I'm like, she ain't there, she ain't there, and I'm tired of it, you guys. So that is my controversial popcorn and opinions. I feel like Maria J just needs to calm down and like get back on TikTok, because at this point I need your soul also.
That is asking for a bit much.
If we friends, you said y'all,
I'll send you a pint of blood tomorrow. Absolutely. If you know, you know.
and I need your social security. Thank you.
Yes.
But anyways, that's my popcorn tip, you guys.
So the popcorn and opinion for this week, y'all. Put hand clapping emojis in the comments for Taylor May.
Thought y'all should know.
Absolutely. No, that was a good introduction. I love it, love it, love it. So y'all, this week's podcast episode is gonna be so fun. We're just gonna pretend that all of y'all have asked, but now y'all probably have been wanting to do some of these things. So we're gonna do an episode dedicated to get to know your host, so you can get to know a little bit more about us, our thought processes, and different things like that. So y'all sit back and enjoy. Go get your popcorn and your drink and sit back and chill. Enjoy this episode.
Give us the mic. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll let you start off with your question first, because we have 10 questions. I don't know if you said that, but we came up
Mm-hmm.
with 10 questions to ask each other, just so y'all can get to know your host a little bit better.
Yes. All right. So let's get into question number one. Probably what everybody wants to know. How did we meet? Where we meet up?
At the soul sale,
Right. The
down on the
briefcase.
railroad,
Right. Down by the river. Absolutely.
as we do. We meet down at the river every Tuesday. We actually had to ask this to ourselves like yesterday, and I was like, I don't remember. Like we could not remember at first, but we tracked it back, you guys,
Mm-hmm.
and it was ninth grade, right?
Yes, ninth grade in algebra class, y'all. We getting our learn on.
3, 4,
Four? Yeah, it
4.
had to be. Yep, it was four.
That's crazy.
Oh my
You're
gosh,
my longest
literally.
friend. You're still
Yes,
bless your
22
heart.
years ago, y'all.
That's insane. Because I knew it was high school, but like I didn't know it was ninth grade. Like I'm thinking 10th, 11th grade, child. I was not thinking that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then we came across a story too because there was this class that I had that Taylor made would just come into. And so I was like, this is her class too. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to share this class. But we actually thought like it was that particular class, but it was algebra class, ninth grade year. And that is crazy.
Crazy. I think we had a mutual, and we all just kind of gravitated towards each other. I think we all sat near each other and then probably did lunch
Mm-hmm.
with each other, all the things. And I think it didn't really become a trio, but it's like we just all really hit it off. And then I think once 10th grade came and stuff, like throughout the summer, I think me and Maria J like hung out a lot. And then like by
Mm-hmm.
10th grade, we was locked in.
Yes. Yes. We took a blood oath.
Which is why y'all see why I need her back on TikTok. Because why am I? It feels weird over
Yeah.
there. Be like, where is she?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, y'all. So we gonna play tag again, y'all. Tag, you are it. What's your question,
Oh,
girl? What do
thank
people want to know?
you. Let's see. What's something people assume about you that is completely wrong?
Oh my gosh, all the time, you guys. I used to get this, and I don't know. I probably still get it. I probably get some side eyes, but I used to get labeled bougie and goody two shoes a lot, and I'm like, hold up, no.
Okay.
Now, first of all,
I see how, but I'll explain later.
yes, and I probably know where you're gonna go with that, but I was like, y'all, listen, no. I'm so down to earth and I just like having fun, just chill vibes, good vibes only. Like I have clothes that say good vibes only on them because I'm really about that life. But I was like, wow. But I kind of think that that's just like, I don't know, it's just misunderstood. Because I don't have a certain mentality does not mean that I'm like bougie or goody two shoes. So I was like, I don't know where y'all getting that from, but please chill. But anybody that knows me that really has been around in my space knows how I roll. So that's one
Right.
thing for sure. But
Uh,
what's something that gets misunderstood with you?
First, I would like to reply to your situation. So I think it's because, like, literally, like, we're so goofy. Like, we're both super goofy. I agree. When I first met you, I didn't think you were bougie or anything, but I probably wouldn't
Mhm.
have took you as goofy as me. But here's why,
Mhm.
you guys. We have a current friend group. Do you want to know what her nickname is in the current friend group? Secretary. There is a
Yes.
reason girl is about her ish. She's extremely organized and well thought out and planned and spoken. She speaks well, all the things, right? So she was the exact same in ninth grade.
Nothing has changed. Absolutely.
So it was like, she about her business. Like, literally, I remember being in that class and I'm like joking. It's because y'all know me. Like, I've been the same. I ain't gonna hold you. I've been the same. And, I'm playing and, Maria J would look at me and be like, okay, cool. But like, we got to finish this work.
I need this B. Hold on now.
About her stuff. So I think people be like low key intimidated, low key, and then they put labels on it like bougie because,
Mhm.
like you said, anyone who knows you're not bougie.
Mhm.
You just like nice things, and you're also about your ish. Like, don't play with her.
Period. And that's why it has been 22 years. She got 22 years. That's why.
Once removed, we're not gonna
Right. Right.
cut it out.
That'll be another episode.
We gotta at least get like 500 followers before y'all hear that.
Yes,
Oh my
absolutely.
god! Because it's a story, but I'm the villain.
No, and sidebar, I really can't even tell you why that once removed really happened. It was well, you know what? Yes.
Yes,
So yes,
it was
yes and
warranted.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was warranted. Sure. I did my time. Circled it back. I can call a spade a spade. I did my time.
Yeah.
So this is a really good one. It's just like a lot of sorry y'all, I keep playing with my head trap. Okay, so it's just like a lot of comedians. It's funny because, and I'm not a comedian, but I'm just gonna make a comparison here. A lot of comedians are some of the most off stage, or some of the most serious, people who really don't be playing around like that, who don't be goofy like that off the stage. Well,
Mhm.
I'm not gonna say I'm not goofy off the stage, like not on social media and stuff. Like, I feel like I'm still goofy to a degree, but like I'm way more quiet and to myself than a lot of people think. I'm not gonna say I don't like people, but like I'm very socially. I feel like I'm socially awkward. I have social anxiety, things like that. But you just would never tell because once you get me going, I can't stop. And so people think I'm like that 24/7, but I'm not. That's fine. Yeah.
Yes. No, we love Taylor and we like if you want to have a good time, book Taylor Made. Put it in the comments.
Men 35 and up, please.
No, but yes,
Oh
she is very comical, but she is about her business too. Like she will have stuff in order. So,
Eventually.
and I feel she is the kind of person that does play around and kid and stuff, but when it's time to come down to business, like she on it. That is something to be appreciated. But yes, we we definitely appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you, girl. I appreciate you. Tag, you're it.
Yes. Let's see. What is one of your go-to comfort shows or movies or both?
Mine is for a movie, it's Home Alone, but for a TV show, it's Walking Dead because you guys, we might have to do a whole podcast episode about this. I am a sucker for anything post apocalyptic. Like,
Mhm.
me. I need to know. I need to know how you survive in the world after it's been blown to smithereens. Like, I need to know this. So Walking
Mhm.
Dead has so many seasons. I don't know how many seasons at this point it has, but it's a lot. Okay. And I will go back. I've gone back and rewatched Walking Dead like 3 or 4 times so far since it's come out. And
Okay, yes.
I just love Walking Dead. Home Alone, it's just like nostalgic, and I can watch Home Alone any time of the year. Like, literally, it's one of those top ones for me. I love it.
Do you watch like the whole Home Alone movie series or collection?
I can only watch one and two. When they change, if it ain't Macaulay, it ain't Home Alone. Macaulay Culkin,
Yes.
it gotta be
Mhm.
Culkin, okay? I don't acknowledge no. So it's just like one or two for me. But I mean, two has its vibe. Like, two, I can watch only during like Christmas time, but
Mhm.
one I can watch anytime.
Yes, and speaking of Home Alone, I remember when they had the little recorder toy at Walmart. I was like, I gotta have this. I got to. I loved that. That is one of those nostalgia ones. My comfort show is Martin, y'all. If y'all know, y'all know. I will put on all seasons and laugh my tail off. I especially love season 2. And it was the episode, it was a Halloween episode, and Cole was talking about, well, they were going around the room and giving like scary stories. And so Cole was talking about a guitar thing and he called it an old banjo. And because I think Gina was talking about the banshees, and I was like, Cole is just typical. He's crazy. But yes, y'all, I love that show down. And then my movie is either Just Right with Queen Latifah and Common. I don't know if y'all know that movie, but I love a good love story, y'all. Yes. That one or either Low Down Dirty Shame.
See, this
Yes.
is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You don't know Maria J. Because I know y'all wasn't expecting for her to say that. I know
Right.
y'all.
Y'all, and I know that movie like the back of my hand. I promise you,
Oh
every
my
time it
gosh.
comes on, I say it from top to bottom. Where is my royalties at this point?
I've never seen that movie.
We have got to watch
I've
it.
been movie
And I
night.
promise I will not quote the lines. I'll be quiet.
What's the pettiest thing you've ever done, and would you do it again?
So, what I came up with when I was a young child. Do y'all remember having landline phones? Okay, AT&T, Southwestern Bell. Okay, so I would be on the phone chopping it up with my friends. One of my parents' friends called somebody from my mom and daddy. Can I take a message, please? Knowing that they're here and they can talk on the phone. But no, I'm about to take a message and y'all can talk to them later because I'm still having my conversation.
Right.
And I would do it again. But I feel like that was one of the pettiest things. And then like somebody would call and they finally talk to him. They'd be like, "Yeah, did Kiana tell you that I called?" And he'd be like, "No, I didn't get no message. It's okay, it's fine." And that's why I ended up on punishment so many times.
The pettiest thing I've ever done, I don't really have like just like one moment. So I can tell you the pettiest thing that I do in my life currently and will always probably continue to do. You will call me, and this is not all the time. Like if I know that it's just like I don't know. I just sometimes I just have a knack for knowing if the call is like an emergency versus
Mm-hmm.
just calling the call. I will just look at it. I'd be like,
Everybody put a telephone emoji down in the comment section.
"Get a ring." Because why are you calling me? You didn't knock first. You didn't test out the waters. You didn't ask if I was busy. No.
Yes.
I will just watch it ring sometimes, and then sometimes I don't. And so sometimes I sit there and I flip a coin, and I'm like, "Am I gonna? Dang, I gotta answer." And I answer, and it has nothing to do with like I don't like someone. It's just I simply
Mm-hmm.
have anxiety, and I don't. I didn't prepare to speak to you. I don't have my
Yes.
speaking voice on yet. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
just can't. Like I'm like I can't do it. So and also, if it's a FaceTime, it's a chop immediately. Sorry, I would let it ring, stop, prepare
Mm-hmm.
myself, call you back on FaceTime. You will never get me on FaceTime just raw like that. Like
Yeah.
you can't raw dog me FaceTime. It's not gonna work for
Right.
me
You will be leaving a voice message because no.
every time. I'm done.
That's funny though, because that makes me think about it when people ask, like, are you a texter or a caller? Text me down, voice message me down.
Yes.
And
And
that's crazy because voice message is pretty much like if you're on the phone, but like, no, I don't want to be on the phone. Just send me a
yeah.
voice.
Yes, yes. And I be
Mhm.
knowing. So sometimes like I really just need to tell Maria J something real quick. So I'll call her and I immediately like, I know. I ain't gonna be on her long. I'm just gonna tell you this. Like I feel like we're both very similar in that way. Like just audio me or something or text. Which is so funny because
Mhm.
in my 20s, obviously I think it's because like technology has changed. But in our 20s,
Mhm.
like we would stay on the phone with for hours. For
Yes.
hours. And then
Mhm.
like me and our other mutual friend, Coco,
Mhm.
we will stay on phone for hours. We rarely
Mhm.
do that anymore. If we do that, it's just a real good lightning strike type of day.
Not a lightning
It
strike.
gives me heart
Boo.
it gives me
Yeah.
heart palpitations when you say we're gonna be on the phone for hours. Is this a
Mhm.
Teams meeting? I don't know. That's correct. Hours is crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, I couldn't believe we did that.
That
Mm-mm.
is a good one. What the people want to know is what's the meaning of your host name?
So this is good. We kind of used AI, a mixture of AI and like what we wanted to like have. We know we wanted it to be vibey. So I think vibe
Mhm.
came to us first. I remember I feel like we both said vibe, like vibey. And
Yes.
so we kind of just like put what we wanted into ChatGPT and like let it come up with like different scenarios, and we kind of meshed it from there and like made a couple tweaks to it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you remember it?
Yes. Uh-huh. And once we kind of looked at it, we were like, okay, this is catchy. Like vibes and side eyes. And then y'all, if y'all have not noticed, you may have seen us like post different things on our different socials and hashtag VASE, VASE for vibes and side eyes. So it just worked out. It's supposed to be here. It's doing what it's supposed to have done.
Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
absolutely love the name. I was like, I wonder if I'm gonna end up not liking the name later, but like, no.
Whoop whoop. And then if you want to take that a step further, do you have a meaning behind your personal host name, like on your social media?
Yes. Okay. So yeah, everyone knows me on social media as Tailor Made. Like almost anything I put on there is Tailor Made. But that I feel like that's been the case since probably, if not high school, then right after high school. But I
Mm-hmm.
feel like it started around high school. But because I think I was like in a media class, and I just wanted to put like call me Tailor Made. Okay, I had two nicknames, Tailor Made and Buki. I don't want to get into it. I had a gangster ghetto phase, and we don't have to talk about it. I actually think that's one of the questions, so we might have to talk about it. Talk about it later.
Yeah.
A lot of things Buki did would never do. I would never do that. So like to this day, my media picture, like I can't even throw it away because it's evidence, and it says Buki. I
Not as
cringe.
evidence.
It's evidence. I can't throw it away. Too many bodies. Too many bodies. Allegedly. Allegedly.
I love it.
So Taylor
Oh
made
my
has just like
gosh.
always been my thing, and so anything that I so I'm real simple. So it's like on Instagram, Taylor made IG, on TikTok, Taylor made FYP. I couldn't do Taylor made TikTok. I think it was too long, so I was like I can't do that. So I was like Taylor made FYP. That's great, and then yeah, so
Yes. So y'all, if y'all have followed me on different socials, y'all know the full name is Maria J. The Natural Way. So to kind of break that down, so Maria J comes from a mixture between my middle name and the first initial of my last name. And then the natural way, when I first rebooted my YouTube channel, it was geared towards natural hair. So I was like, the natural way. So then when I meshed it all together, I was like, this is catchy. And so that's pretty much my name on all the different platforms. Some of them I may be returning back to. Y'all need to put what y'all need to in the comment section, and we will definitely go from there. But yeah, y'all, and I just feel like that Maria Jada Natural Way is supposed to be a household name at some point. We speaking into existence, y'all.
period.
So it's gonna be the same up there with Taylor Made, Vibes Inside Eyes podcast. So we're just speaking it into existence and manifesting because listen, I think it flows nicely on the tongue.
It
Absolutely.
really does. It really does.
Hmm.
ChatGPT
Be doing.
is what's something people always misunderstand about you. So this is like something that probably like people in your life more so than anything, or maybe not. But what is something you consistently have gotten throughout the years that someone's misunderstood about you?
I would say my facial expressions. I feel like I have an unapproachable face. Sometimes I have been told that, and I was like, because sometimes I don't have like a smiling face, like in the public. It
Yeah,
depends on what I'm doing, but like if you're just walking up to me like at the store or something, I am just gonna have like this face on. So I guess that's one of the things. Like, oh, now I don't want to talk to her. I think she has attitude, but I'm like, no, just talk to me. I don't buy it. It's okay.
yes. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
piggyback off yours because mine's very similar. Like if we're in like a group, like we go on a lot of friend group outings or things like that here and there.
Mm-hmm.
And during the time, like at some point, you're gonna see me go from like, ah, and I'm gonna be like, death be dog. I'm gonna look like I'm about to pew pew everybody in the room. But it's
Yeah.
not because I hate anyone or I don't like anyone or whatever. It's just literally my social media battery has now ran low, and now I
Yeah.
just like you all, and I want to go. No, I'm just kidding. I don't. Now
Now, speaking of y'all,
I just
I
want to
have a
be in my.
bone to
I'm now
pick.
envisioning myself in the bed or on the couch watching TV or scrolling through. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to be wherever I am now, but it's not because it's not personal, right? It's just
Mm-hmm.
me. So that's what gets misunderstood.
Yes. That's a good one though, because I feel like I'm the same way too. When it's like a crowd that I'm not used to or I'm ready to go, that phone is coming out. So you you gonna know I'm done. Where are my keys? Yes, that is a good one. What is a toxic trait that you think you have?
Ooh, a toxic trait. Dang, I should have used that as my toxic trait. my social anxiety.
Disclaimer, that one was a hard question for me to answer. I was like, oh, yes.
Yeah. You know what? I know. I've been working on my communication because I assume that everyone thinks like me. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's a Leo thing and an only child thing and just a Taylor thing, I guess. But I just be thinking, well, of course you know that. Like I don't have to tell you that, but like apparently I do have to tell you that. Like you have to teach people how to treat you, and that just grinds
Mm-hmm.
my everlasting gears. Like to be around people and like have friendships with people who just know my vibe. We like when we met, I wasn't like, hey, so these are my terms and conditions. We didn't have to do that because we
Yeah.
just like right.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like that, and I don't like communicating. I do like communicating. Like I can talk. Like if you're like, oh, let's sit down and talk. Like I can talk, but like I
Mm-hmm.
hate confrontation. So it's
Yeah.
kind of a double edged sword on that. Like the confrontation part, and the whatever I said before. What did I say?
Communication.
Yeah. So like
Yes.
the communication, I guess, to a degree, like telling you, not like assuming that you know what I'm thinking, because I feel like
Mm-hmm.
you could, but it's it's fine. So yeah, that would be mine for sure.
Yes, that's a good one. My toxic trait is speaking positivity into pessimistic people. Like I feel like if I'm thinking positively 98% of the time, like you need to be thinking that way too.
Yeah.
So I will definitely like drain myself trying to get somebody to see the brighter picture, but I understand like you just cannot do that.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I'm still working on it. It's a work in progress.
No, that's a good one. That made me think of one. Like I think I give too many, or excuse me, in the past I gave too many chances. So I feel like that did
Mhm.
become a toxic trait, and so it reminded me of like when you said your answer, it kind of reminded me of that. So I said,
Mhm.
so I think that's a three-parter I guess I have for mine. But like it's I used to, when you said drained, like yeah, I used to let a guy or guys drain the everlasting joy out of me because I was trying to like people, oh that's it, people please. Like big
Yes.
for here. But I feel like I haven't been like that in a while. It's been a very long time. Like now I'm just like, no. If I don't want to do it,
Mhm. Yep.
that kind of thing.
Yeah, because I feel like, in sidebar, y'all, we can talk for a long time, but and when you are operating like that, because that was me too. I'm like, oh dang, because I'm trying to think of like how this person is gonna feel if this happens or if this doesn't turn out a certain way, and you
Mhm.
like pull yourself in trying to be here and be there and be everything for everybody else. So I definitely agree with that, and I'm
Absolutely.
glad that it is working out because we don't want to have to pull up on nobody. We're also that friend group.
Oh no, edit that out. Future Kiana is mad right now.
It just got real up in here. I felt a bullet hit the screen. That is a good one. I like that question.
Well, my next question is, do you think people can really change or do they just get better at hiding things?
Ooh, that is such a good question. I feel like it can be both. It just
Hmm.
depends on the person and their growth. If they know that they're doing something that needs to be corrected, either they're going to make the decision to correct it for themselves and then the people around them, or they're just going to put on this facade and just keep crying wolf because essentially that's what ends up happening. That's a very good question.
Yeah, I agree with what you said. I think it can be both for sure. I myself feel like I've changed, like in a way, right? To a certain degree, I'm still that same person that was in ninth grade, which is
Uh-huh.
crazy. But at the same time, I'm not. So I think the maturity level is different. I'm still goofy, but maybe in a different way, or maybe I know when to cut it on, cut it off, and things like that. I just feel like I am the same, but then I'm not. Like I feel like I'm definitely so different. Like a lot of things I did in ninth grade and in high school, I just literally could never even imagine that I did. Like,
Yeah.
I was in them streets.
Are you introvert or extrovert?
Introvert or extrovert? I feel like I've been pretty consistent all my life, actually. I am an introverted extrovert. Let me explain. You had the same one? Yeah, that's funny. We
Yeah.
got the same thing. Like, that's why we friends because,
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like that's how I've been literally all my life. Like, yeah, introverted extrovert.
Mhm.
I don't know how to really explain it, but I guess like with a core safe group of people, I am an extrovert. Like I will get to
Yeah.
going, we all cackling, woo 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 woo. I can talk to a waiter, I
Mhm.
can do all that and all of this, but I can also someone who goes by myself to a coffee shop and I'm literally terrified,
Yeah.
terrified. Okay, like don't look at me, don't talk to me, no one talk to me. I'm scared. I don't know how to open it. Like I don't know how to pull out a chair all of a sudden. I don't know how to use utensils. It's a
Yeah.
whole problem. Like, me going to a coffee shop by myself just to like work or something like on a laptop is probably
Mhm.
like the top three funniest things about me. Like if someone was had me on a Truman Show, and like that would be the best episodes because
Mhm.
it's so awkward. Like I don't know how to move anymore. I don't know how to do anything because I feel like
Mhm.
everyone's watching me, but no one's watching. It's a problem I have of myself. It's anxiety.
I love that. It's like, well, I guess I don't have to say anything because she just said mine, the whole thing. It's okay. But definitely, I showed Taylor Made that I'm an introverted extrovert. Like, I will, if it's a crowd of people that I know, if it's my circle of people, we having a good time, cackling,
Mhm.
laughing loud too. So we will
Yes.
have so much fun. But even if it's in a group where I'm not familiar with the people that's there, you probably won't even know I'm in the room. I'm so quiet, and I'll be
Yes.
like, "These are not my people. I'm not
Yes.
talking."
It's not safe. You got to be safe. It got to be a
Right.
safe group. Sure. Okay. All right. So I have a good one. So the next one is, what gives you instant side eye energy? Like immediate it.
If this qualifies, but like when I see somebody taking advantage of somebody's kindness for weakness, immediate side eye. Because what are you
Mhm.
doing? Like, I do not like that. If you wouldn't want it done to you, then please don't do it to somebody else. And that's just something that I don't know. And I don't know what people think, but like karma is real. She be coming. She brings
It be
luggage.
coming.
So don't do that.
Mhm.
That's so distasteful to me, especially when it's something that you could be doing for yourself. Don't use people. Yes.
Mine is passive aggressive. If you're passive aggressive, I probably don't F with you for real. Like
Yeah.
even if I'm like your face, I
Mhm.
am not probably Fing with you. I don't like
Yep.
the backhanded compliment. Now, here's the thing: we be joking with each other and stuff like that, but to a degree, I feel like we don't use too many like backhanded comments. I feel like we joke, but it's
Right.
not. I'm not constantly doing like backhanded comments. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like we don't do it like that. But
No. Uh-uh.
um but yeah, I don't like that. And I
Mhm.
mean, it's just one of those things like if you got a problem, just say it, or if you want to say a certain thing, just say it.
Mhm.
And that's yeah, me being a hypocrite because I said earlier I don't like confrontation, but
Mhm.
I'm okay with you maybe not saying it, but don't be like if you're not gonna say it, then don't be passive. Like you can't
Right.
do both. You gotta
Yeah.
either say it or not. But to be
Mhm.
passive is like this weird purgatory of both of those. I don't
Mhm.
like that. It's awkward, it's weird. And I've worked on like lately letting people sit in the awkwardness of that when they do that to me. Because I used to joke it
Yes.
off and now I let
Uh-huh.
them sit with that weird silence. It's like
Mhm.
if you're gonna be weird to me, I'm gonna make it weird to you. Like I'm
Yes. That's a good one. Because like you said earlier, we're 35. We're almost 50 years old. Grow up.
she's old. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. I love it down.
Huh.
What's the weirdest phase that you've ever gone through?
I would say, like we talked about earlier, you guys, ooh, eighth, eighth grade all the way to senior year. No, I would say eighth grade. Senior year, I finally got my act together. But eighth grade to kind of eighth grade to 11th grade, I can never be an atheist because I know God is real because I should be dead and gone. Like the way I was in these streets and dealing with
Yes.
doing and moving certain ways, like I literally don't know how I personally survived that time. I was not handling myself very well and like I wasn't putting a lot of value into like who I was surrounding myself around or even like allowing have my time and
Mhm.
my body, different things like that.
Mhm.
I cringe when I think about that time. Into it on another episode, but like there's just so many
Yes.
things at that time that I'm just like, girl, how could you ever have like even thought to do this? And I joke
Mhm.
about it now because it helps with the trauma of it all. But it's just like literally, it's like to me, it's like, yeah, that's the same person. Like you said, the core of me, but like in the shell of it all, I don't recognize that girl. Like
Mhm.
that girl was not being seen and just didn't feel like she was worth anything, to be fair. You know what I mean? Like I didn't have self
Yeah.
worth. So
Mhm.
don't have self-worth and you don't love yourself, you do a lot of shady things to yourself. And I feel like that's, or you allow a lot of things to happen.
Mm.
That's
No, that's good. And sometimes we can point that out to people and they might like so the younger you, if somebody would have came and said, "Hey Taylor, I see blah 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 going on." I feel like people put up a defense mechanism and I can attest to that too. Like you
yeah.
get defensive cuz you like, "Nuh-uh, just let me be in what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Get out my face. If you
Mhm.
see me burning, give me some more
Let me
gasoline."
call the barbecue up. We're going
Right.
down together. Absolutely.
But just like you said, like now we can look back on the times and be like, thank you, Lord, for like delivering me from this because like what was I even thinking? Y'all, there is a story time and we definitely could do it on another podcast episode with consent. Like there has been so many I'll well, I won't take it as far as to say near death experiences, but literally, quite literally, it could have
Could have
happened. We don't
been.
know.
Could have
Yeah.
been. We
Yeah.
was in danger. I know y'all
Absolutely.
are serious now because I'm like, what the hell was y'all doing?
So many different people and it's just like okay well tonight's the night we will go meet the maker because this is too much but yeah.
Literally, there was these were activities we were doing things at night, you guys, like in the city of
Yes.
we ever did it together as far as going. But I remember doing this with some people like in my early 20s or whatever, like once I had a car. Like I
Mm-hmm.
remember going downtown Dallas, and we wasn't even going to no club. We just wanted to go up and down the strip of like where the
Yes.
clubs were and like bump music. Act like we good like
Yeah,
going downtown now gives me pure anxiety.
absolutely yes. Some of the stuff that we tried back in the day I dare us to go do it now.
Just
No thank you
whipping,
Lord for
just whipping
yes.
around,
Just around the city wasting gas.
making drop offs. Like, I'm gonna
Yes.
put your business out here real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna put your business out. Maria J has allegedly in the past dropped me off at somebody else and came back and picked me.
It was giving very much taxi cab service, and I was so very happy to do it. Girl, you need a ride. Come on, let's go.
That
But you know what? And I feel
like,
back in the day, I feel like that was a safety mechanism though. Like if I dropped you off, I know I'm coming back to get you because where's my girl at? Like what happened? Okay, so like don't play. We don't care who we gonna wake up. She's coming back outside.
it's just like envision me getting out the car like a DoorDash driver, but I'm going inside.
Right. Those were some crazy times, y'all. If y'all want a true story time, listen. We will
We got
dedicate a podcast show.
we got all this. What version of yourself are you stepping into right now?
Ooh, I feel like for me, the version I'm stepping into is not being so hard on myself, showing myself some grace. I've been with that version of myself for a while now. Yes. And it is a long work in progress. And some days are not easy. You just be like, dang, you just be hard and down on yourself. But I
Mm,
feel like it is getting better. And sometimes don't judge, but I'll just have a conversation with myself. It'll be me and the Lord talking. And I'm just like, okay, well, I didn't get this part or whatever, or I missed the mark here, but tomorrow is another chance. Like later on today is another chance. Let me just rerun that back. But that's
yes.
something that you really just have to give to yourself and the people around you because we all are trying to figure it out. Nobody knows everything, and it's a daily, I guess, task to try to
Mhm.
stay on track with what you're trying to do. So it's okay. Don't be so hard on yourself.
No,
And yes, what version of yourself are you stepping into?
yeah, I think a lot of the same things that you said, just basically the opposite of what we talked about earlier. What I used to be, my time is
Yes.
very valuable. I think I'm a cool girl. Like I feel like I'm
Mm-hmm.
a good time. So knowing that any man or person who is like spending time with me or whatever, like I want to make sure I'm bringing my best foot forward. And if they treat me like anything that's not correct, you're
Yes.
not in my life anymore. Like no,
Mm-hmm.
you're not really gonna get much more time on that. But like I think the version of me that I'm stepping into is a lot of like, let's just how do I want to say this? Like realizing that even if I don't get what I thought I should have had by this time, that my life
Mm-hmm.
will be so good and so
Yes.
and
Mm-hmm.
it's not a failure.
That's right.
It's just not my time or it's not supposed to be. And I have to
Mm-hmm.
remember that sometimes that is a blessing in disguise on some things
Yes.
and protection.
Yes.
Because honestly, at this point, I think you probably feel the same. If it ain't gonna be right, I don't want it anyways, baby. I don't. I really don't.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm like, I have to sit in the fact that maybe some things that I thought was gonna happen, maybe will just never happen. And I'm more okay with that than getting into something just because that's what I want and like it being the worst thing ever.
Yes, I totally agree. Like now, and for a long time now, I've been looking for God's perfect will. Don't give me the permissible. I don't care
Mhm,
how many times I ask for it. Don't give it to me. If it's not what you want, I don't want it. That's very good. Will keep you hidden, and it's for our protection. So, like, never feel bad if something's not happening. Like, listen, that person that might be coming into your life could be a cold stone killer. So, he is protecting you from some trouble, allegedly. And you can even attest to this because we've had so many conversations about it. And it's like, it's okay. Like, we get caught up in these different sayings, like, when it's our time, it's going to happen. If it's the time is not supposed to come and the watch is broken, that is
mhm.
okay.
I stopped
Because
saying that. Yeah.
yeah, there's plenty of things that we can keep ourselves company with and not deal with the headache. Like, please get away from me if it's not gonna be right. That's
Absolutely.
hell in itself, and I be dang if we
Yeah.
end up going through that.
No, yeah. Learn my lessons. I'm not trying to make fetch happen, so to speak. Like I'm not trying to make,
Mm-hmm.
if it ain't a thing, then bye. And I'm glad
Mm-hmm.
you said earlier, like sometimes you're hidden because I
Mm-hmm.
honestly do feel like I'm being hidden. Like I don't even feel like I'm just out in the world and like no one, like people think I'm ugly or something or whatever. Like I
Right.
truly feel
And ain't.
like
Uh-huh.
people who are not supposed to see me a certain way just can't see me a certain way. You know what I mean? Like I truly do feel hidden to anyone
Mm-hmm.
who has nefarious intentions. Like I really
Mm-hmm.
great. It's
Yeah.
lonely sometimes, but it's great.
Yeah.
It's great. It has
Mm-hmm.
both sides, but I would say I feel lonely way less than I feel like peace.
Mm-hmm.
Peace way more. That was a weird way to say it. I feel peace way more than I feel lonely for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yes. That brought me to, so y'all know we cannot end the show without me doing a little story time. So today I went into Firehouse Subs. Oh, this might be too much information, but it's okay. So I went in there and I was ordering my sandwich, and like the guy just had like this look on his face, like he was hungry for some meat. And like, sir, that's an instant turn off. I need you. I need you to calm down. But it's like, you know what? And see, this is why we still need help. It's okay though. Put the praying hands in the comment. Put our initials by both of them. It's okay. And I'm just like, if a guy is looking at me solely off of what he can see, sir, I don't want you. Please look at somebody else because
Mhm,
no, it's way more beyond physical attraction. Like,
mhm.
stimulate my mind. What are you doing with that part? Okay,
Literally.
so yes, that is a this episode. Let's clap it up for us.
Okay, you guys. So we're gonna do a little bonus segment here where we're gonna do like a little fast rapid fire question type of thing. So like a yes, no, or a quick answer, and we'll explain a little bit, but it'll go a little more quickly than the rest of the episode. Okay, so double testing. I used to do it. I am since removed from that. Like I am healed and delivered from that situation. And I realize now, no, they didn't just like forget, like they don't care. They don't want to text me back right now. Like it's fine. I really don't do it as often. Now sometimes like with you or like other friends, like I'll text something and then later I figure out something else I want to talk to you about. So then I'll like text again. I don't know. Every now and then I'll do that, but not with
Mm-hmm.
men.
Yes.
All right. So the next one is checking phones. This is all applying to I think like relationships in a way. But are you checking phones toxic or justified?
Toxic. I'm gonna just say toxic at this
Toxic.
age.
Because to
Yes.
me, like if you have to do that, then
Yeah.
we're already too far gone.
Absolutely.
Ghosting ever acceptable? Is ghosting ever acceptable?
This is a loaded question. I know you're supposed to be rapid fire, but
No, go ahead.
you know what? That's one of my toxic traits. It used to be.
Oh, okay, yeah. My worst nightmare. Thank you so much. No closure.
So no, it is not acceptable. It is not.
um,
You need to let a person know like why it's not working out. I feel like they at least are owed that.
yeah, agreed.
Mm-hmm.
I also, well, if it's an abusive situation, as y'all know, like, please leave. Like, we're not talking
Yeah.
about the extremes here. We're talking about, everyday. type of things. But no,
Yes.
I feel the same way. Ghosting is so bad, but it's like I'm like trying to think. I've never ghosted a guy before, but I've ghosted friends for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never ghosted a guy before or anything like that. But usually I'm ghosting the friend for like obviously a certain reason. And with guys, I got ghosted a lot, probably because of the double texting. I think those might. All right, so the next one: exes as friends, red flag, or is that mature?
So it really depends on the person. Majority of the time, very toxic. Do not suggest it. Leave them where they at. But sometimes you can be friends with an ex, and I feel like that just
Um,
goes with you. Just have to have boundaries set too. I'm sorry. I just wanted to add that part.
that no, yes, 100%. I think that's 100%
Yes.
right. I struggle with this one a lot because I felt like I kind of with my last relationship, I felt like I was really accommodating on that because the other person had a they shared a child. And so
Mm-hmm.
I knew that, obviously this person is going to have to talk to them or whatever, but whatever. And they seem to have a good, okay parenting relationship or whatever. And so,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like I was, without going into it, I feel like I was taken advantage of a lot with that situation, even sometimes to this day. And so it's just one of those things where it's like, I don't know if that can happen because I feel like the guy may always want that person back low key or something to that degree. So I struggle with that, to be fair, because my
Mm-hmm.
ex also had a best friend that was a girl, and I was just like, and it ended up working okay. Like we ended up being friends, but still, it's like one of those things. I don't know. It I'm
Yeah.
50-50 on it, but like you said, if I end up accepting it and being like, okay, it has to have certain boundaries because like
Mm-hmm.
everybody got to know their place.
Right.
Love or money right now? You got
Love.
your bag or money?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's so funny. So I do the same, and it's so funny because a lot of people my age right now, if they are single, are like, "Nah, I'm getting to the bag. I'm getting to the bag," and I'm like, "The bag is fine, but I would like to travel with them." Like, I don't know,
Yes.
like. Right? So no, I think love, but it doesn't even have to just be man love, like love, family wise, or like friendship wise, and all the types of different loves. I think just coming
Mm-hmm.
into our second phase life, I feel like is that dramatic? Yeah, like I feel like we're in our second phase of life, 35 to on.
Yeah.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
out there in getting
Yep.
closer to 40. And I just feel
Mm-hmm.
like those memories and those like genuine connections and stuff like that are just so much more important than the other. Now, obviously, we have to survive. Unfortunately, we have bills, things like that. But like, as long as the base of all that is covered, for sure, love. Like, I don't care about climbing a ladder in that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Totally agree. That was good. Yes, I love that rapid fire part because it's like quick on the feet. What you thinking? Like that.
Yes.
This is a very good
Well, all
episode. I
right, you
hope
guys.
y'all feel like y'all know us a little bit better. This was so much fun. If
Mhm.
you have like any other questions, maybe we can collect those questions and do another Q&A for you guys down the road. So that would be amazing. And don't forget, like Taylor
Mhm.
May said, put down in the chat SYS. We'll see if y'all remember what that means. I'm gonna put a quiz on this video.
Please, I'm gonna create some bot accounts just to put come back,
Absolutely.
come back home.
What do we want to say in closing to the people today?
You guys, just whoever you have close to you that you love and care about. Maybe it's a person, maybe it's an animal or something like that. That's fine. Either one. Just hold them tight. We're in crazy times right now, you guys, and I think that's why we
Yeah.
are enjoying doing this podcast because it gives us a time to get out of that for a while and laugh and just enjoy each other and all of you guys enjoy it too. And so just grab someone and just give them a hug and don't take anything for granted, you guys.
Yes. Very well spoken. Drop them gems, you guys. So I guess that's all that we have for y'all tonight. So until next time, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you go to YouTube and search there for a good time at Vibes Inside Eyes podcast. And we would love to hear from you. So make sure that you do not leave that comment section dry. Put as many things in there as you want to. We do respond and we do show love. So thank you guys again for another wonderful episode.
Yes, and until next time, we're bringing the good vibes.
And the side eyes. Peace.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.